A Canada Grade School Website Guide at Dmoz-Odp. Chapter 1. Canada School Websites. Canada Education Websites at dmoz-odp.org/regional/north_America/Canada/education. Canada Education Subcategories. By province or territory. Directories. Financial aid. Organizations. Resources for educators. Colleges and universities. Computer training. Cosmetology. Driving schools. English as a second language. K-12. Law schools. Music. School districts. School libraries. Shopping. AFCinstitute.com, Acupuncture Foundation of Canada Institute, federally incorporated for purposes of teaching, certification, and research in acupuncture. ASMSafeboating.com, ASM Safe Boating, provides Canadian Coast Guard accredited courses at various provincial locations, information about class locations, instructor contact, fees, and online manual ordering. Autotrainingcentre.com, Automotive Training Centres Canada, offers training courses for adults and professionals in auto body collision repairs, auto mechanics, and auto sales. biology-study-guides.com, Prior Educational Resources Biology Study Guides, sells high school biology study guides for teachers and students, with self-tests available on the site. CanadaQBank.com, Canada Q Bank, simulated question banks for the Medical Council of Canada evaluating and qualifying exams. CanadianLawSchool.blogspot.com, Canadian Law School blog, information on Canadian law schools. CanOpener.ca, Canadian open source education and research, describes current activities, links, projects, and associates. CCHH.org, Canadian College of Holistic Health, promotes homeopathy and alternative medicine in Canada. CMCtraining.org, Canadian Management Centre, offers professional development, management training, and career training programs. CTHRC.ca, Canadian Tourism Human Resource Council, facilitates development in the tourism industry through provincial and territorial partners to offer tourism training based on national occupational standards, offers professional tourism and hospitality certification. DCSweb.ca, Densmore Consulting Services Incorporated, provides courses and products for candidates preparing to write the Uniform Final Examination, UFE, of the Canadian Institute of Chartered Accountants. DrivingSchool.ca, DrivingSchool.ca, lists driving schools and training facilities across Canada, with related information including insurance and licensing regulations. ec.gc.ca/Mateo-Alloy-Skywatchers, Environment Canada's Skywatcher program is an interactive educational resource for elementary schools and students. essayexperts.ca, Essay Experts, specialize in delivering custom and well-crafted essays for students by offering professional writing services which include editing and structuring their essays. FIT.ca, Forum for International Trade Training, FIT, provides programs, training, and certification in international trade designed to prepare businesses and individuals to compete in world markets. Fulbright.ca, the Canada U.S. IACI-CANADA.com, International Academic Correspondence Incorporation, an educational organization providing support to University of South Africa's distance learning students. ICCS-CIEC.ca, International Council for Canadian Studies, ICCS, comprised of over 20 national or multinational associations for Canadian studies whose mandate is the study and teaching of Canada. LANGUAGE-SCHOOL-CANADA.com, Language Studies Canada, LSC, schools in Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, and Calgary that offer year-round English and French courses, in small class groups. MentoringCanada.ca, Mentoring Canada, service of Big Brother Big Sisters, aimed at mentoring-based programs across Canada. Needs.ca, National Education Association of Disabled Students, NEEDS, advocates full access for post-secondary education and employment opportunities, for people with disabilities. nuineducation.com, New in Education, an online news, newsletter, and information service for the education community, journalists and anyone interested in educational developments. ourkids.net, Our Kids, lists private schools, independent schools, and boarding schools as well as summer camps, as well as advice, news, and events. oxfordlearning.com, Oxford Learning Centres, provides supplemental programs in reading, writing, spelling, mathematics, study skills, and homework support with the objective of improving grades among students. passthewheel.com, passthewheel.com, online testing which mimics questions asked when taking the driver's written test or knowledge test in Ontario, British Columbia, and Alberta. pims.math.ca, Pacific Institute for the Mathematical Sciences, founded by 5 major universities of Western Canada to promote research in mathematics and to improve collaboration between the mathematical scientists in the academic community, in the industrial and business sector, and in government. PIP-PSP.org, Canadian Parliamentary Internship Program, a program for recent university graduates, allowing them to work with backbench members of Parliament, sponsored by the Canadian Political Science Association. pma-p.ic.ca/epic/site/pmate-ppme.nsf/en/home, Prime Minister Awards for Teaching Excellence, recognizes the efforts of outstanding teachers in all disciplines who instill in their students a love of learning, helping them excel and build a successful future. RateMyTeachers.ca, RateMyTeachers.ca, allows Canadian high school students the ability to grade their teachers' performances and share that information with other students and parents. resbs.org, resbs.org, information about registered educational savings plans, with links to RESP providers across the country and news about the program. RippleFX.ca, Ripple Effects, Limited, offers Aboriginal awareness training seminars. Schoolfinder.com, Schoolfinder.com, search for scholarships, applications, fees, programs, financial aid, and additional information for schools in Canada. Sevac.ca, Society for Educational Visits and Exchanges in Canada, a national non-profit association with more than 60 years' experience in organizing educational visits and exchanges for students of all ages. Stopabully.ca, Stop a Bully, anti-bullying program to prevent violence in Canadian schools. Worldlit.ca, World Literacy of Canada, a non-profit, registered Canadian charity, based in Toronto, that works to promote literacy and social justice in Canada and overseas. YD.com, Young Drivers of Canada, driving schools for young drivers, and new drivers of all ages, motorcycle and collision prevention offered at franchise locations in Canada, the USA and Finland. Canada School websites. Tutoringacademy.ca, Canada Christian Grade School websites at dmoz-odp.org/society/religion_and_spirituality/Christianity/k_through_12/Canada. CommunityChristianschool.ca, Community Christian School, an interdenominational Christian K-8 independent school teaching children all things from a biblical perspective. Metcalfe, Ontario. EmmanuelChristianschool.qc.ca, Emmanuel Christian School, an interdenominational school located in Montreal, Quebec for grades K-11. PCA3HILLS.ca, Prairie Christian Academy, located in Three Hills, Alberta, Canada. PCAcademy.ca, Prairie Christian Academy, AK-12, private Christian school located in Saskatoon, Canada. PeoplesChristianAcademy.ca, People's Christian Academy. People's Christian Academy is the largest independent Christian school in Ontario. THeKingsSchool.ca, The King's School, a private Christian school in Winnipeg, Manitoba that offers kindergarten to grade 10 education. THeKingsSchool.org, The King's School, independent kindergarten to grade 12 school, sponsored by King's Community Church. Langley, British Columbia. Canada Catholic School websites at dmoz-dap.org/society/religion_and_Catholicism/Christianity/denominations/K_North_America/Canada. Subcategories: British Columbia, Manitoba, Nova Scotia, Ontario, Quebec, Saskatchewan. Canada homeschooling websites at dmoz-dap.org/reference/education/k_through_schooling/regional/north_america/Canada. Groups.yahoo.com/group/hl-victoria, homeschool Victoria, online group for homeschoolers in Victoria, BC. Mathathome.com/on_line/main.asp, math at home, Ontario math problems, detailed solutions for problems from grade 9, 12 Ontario math textbooks. wisechoiceeducationalservices.com, Wise Choice Educational Services, add, dyslexia and homeschooling coaching services in English and French. Canada International Baccalaureate Schools at dmoz-dap.org/reference/education/international_baccalaureate/schools/north_America/Canada. Elmwood.ca, Elmwood School, Ottawa, Canada. McNally.epsb.ca, McNally High School, Edmonton, Alberta. Meadowridge.bc.ca, Meadow Ridge School, Maple Ridge, British Columbia. PearsonCollege.ca. SalcoMP.ca, Salisbury Composite High School, Sherwood Park, Alberta. Schools.tdsb.on.ca/Victoria Park, Victoria Park Secondary School, North York, Ontario. Shep.epsb.ca, Ross Shepherd High School, Edmonton, Alberta. sjhigh.ca, St. John High School, St. John, New Brunswick. ucc.on.ca, Upper Canada College, Toronto, Ontario. winnipegsd.ca/schools/Kelvin, Kelvin High School, Manitoba, Canada. Canada Waldorf Schools at dmoz-dap.org/reference/education/k_through_schools/Waldorf_schools/Canada. CedarValleySchool.com, Cedar Valley School, Squamish, British Columbia. edgehill-school.com, Edge Hill Country School, Durham, Ontario. Guelph-Waldorf.ca, Trillium Waldorf School, Guelph, Ontario. Islandoak.org, Island Oak High School, Duncan, British Columbia. Londonwaldorf.ca, London Waldorf School, London, Ontario. Nelsonwaldorf.org, Nelson Waldorf School, Nelson, British Columbia, Canada, School, Kindergarten, Lower School to Class 8. SunriseWaldorfSchool.org, Sunrise Waldorf School, Duncan, British Columbia, Canada, School, Kindergarten, Lower School to Class 8. TorontoWaldorfSchool.com, Toronto Waldorf School, Thornhill, Ontario.